Hey guys, it's Joe. Just a quick little tip again here in Mount Hyjal. I'm on these quests here inside this cave. Gargoyle's Gotta Go, which I just completed, and yeah, some other ones. But the thing is, there's a point where, and I'll take you up here, this quest giver in here will, I finished his task that he asked me to. I'm going to turn in. And see, he's going to say, after I get him the key, complete, and the next quest will be get me out of here. So what that is an escort on his way out of this cave. Now, the thing is, if you just go ahead and do that right now, if there's any ogres left here along the way, which for me there aren't, I cleared them all out. But there might be some respawns and stuff at some point, especially after you get this quest coming up done. The next quest that you will do up here at the end of the cave will make you friendly with the ogres, rendering them non-violent against you. So you then can do that escort quest without any kind of backlash. You'll just be able to walk right out the cave without the ogres attacking you. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Let's see if I can remember the pattern to this. I think it's this one first. No, it's not. Which means it's this one first. And then I believe this one. Yes, and then maybe this one? Yeah, okay. I did forgot the first one, but the rest of them I got. Anyway, then this guy comes out, you take him out. Sound up is a little loud, I think. Anyway, so you take him out, which I'm not really doing, not working too hard at. I'm just focusing on the task at hand. Here we go. Alright, so then you turn in, which I don't need any of those items, so I'll take the one that's the most expensive to vendor and loot him, and there we go. So now we're going to go ahead, go back to that quest giver that we talked about earlier. And I don't know if we've got any ogre respawns yet, but we will see soon enough. If there's none inside the cave, there's certainly some outside the mouth of the cave. So this will help us avoid any problems there. Again, take the quest from him, and he will appear there, stealth himself, I believe. Yes. And then we will head on out. Give him ass back to the pack. Let's see if it actually affects him. No, it doesn't. Didn't think it did, but he just follows you at whatever speed you're going. So we go through, and you can see, like here, I am okay with the ogres. They're not going to hurt me. There's the buff that comes from that other quest getting it done. Manipulation of the eye has convinced the gargoyles ogres that you are friendly, so they're not going to bother me. Again, making this escort very, very simple. See, again, I don't have to fight this guy. Walk right on through. Yes, a lot of people will be like, but you're losing out on XP from killing 2 ogres or whatever on your way out. Quest turn-ins, the quicker you do them, the faster you'll level. A couple kills here and there are not going to benefit you. So don't get into that whole mindset that you have to kill everything along the way. Streamline your questing easily as much as you can to just rack up those turn-ins, because that's what's going to do it. The speed of your turn-ins, the speed of your questing is going to be much better than the little bit of grinding that you'll do here and there. Alright? Anyway, just a quick little tip. Again. Alright, thanks guys. Okay, well we're looking at hitting 81, which 80 to 81 is very quick. It'll be the last time that you have a quick level. Pretty much, quick levels, leveling through BC and Northrend are very, very fast. It's ridiculous how fast they are now. So really, once you hit 58 to 81 is very, very quick. This is I like this section here in this cave to level. It can get kind of grindy if you don't go quick enough and you have to keep dealing with respawns, but for the most part I've got it down to where I can get through pretty quick, and this is what I like, and this is what I've talked about and will continue to talk about. Pockets of quests, turning in quests, getting quests in as fast as possible will increase your leveling. Don't spend time grinding one mob here and there, or multiple mobs, thinking, ooh, I just took down 10 mobs that weren't even on my quest. Look at all that extra XP. It slows you down. It's not worth it. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and turn this in. And get ourselves 81. Boom. There we go. So there's that. Excellent. We will get... No, that will replace my BOA, so we will not be getting that. I don't have high enough eye level right now to do the dungeons. Normally I would have done them already, or at least done Blackrock Caverns, but I don't. And while I could probably buy some greens or whatever off the auction house to push myself up to that point, there's no real rush, because you'll have those same dungeons until 84. Really. Let's, in fact, look at them real quick, so because I was confused before. Vortex Pinnacle was the one I was forgetting about. So yeah, those are the only 4 you're going to have until level 84, in which you will get Losity of Tol'Vir, Halls of Origination, and Grimbatal. So there's no real rush in getting through those dungeons and getting the quests done in those. Now, the key, again, we're talking about Bashir. You can't do any quests in Throne of the Tides, because you have to complete pretty much all of Bashir, I believe, to get quests for that place. You certainly have to do the finishing quest line there to get the quest through there. So I'll do it just to do it sometimes, or I'll do it in terms of the whole random thing, because you do get a nice XP bonus if you do the randoms. So I'll get it through that way, but primarily my goal is to specifically do each of these first. Vortex, Stone Core, and Blackrock Caverns, even if I have to queue for them specifically to make sure that I get those quest lines done. I don't repeat dungeons fairly often in this process, just because I want to keep moving. And the XP, again, in a dungeon without quests is okay. If it's rested, it's great. If it's not, it's still just okay. And you know, I want to really keep questing for the most part. It seems to be the quickest way. Again, you supplement with the quest in the dungeon, but I don't really grind dungeons to 285, although there are people that do, and I think it's a nice alternative, but I don't think it's necessarily quicker. Okay, one other thing that I mentioned, you know, like I'm saying, don't worry about grinding through different quests and stuff. If you have ways of getting out of combat and not having to kill everything along the way, like I'm going to do here, do so. Say I'm going to aggro this stuff because I don't have a choice. I mean, I'm a bottleneck here. I don't have a choice. But rather than sit there and grind and kill and everything else, I'm going to take them up here as far as I can, turn around, and in this case with a hunter, disengage, give myself some room. And I'm going to what I want to do is get up to this hallway here, and then just go ahead and feign death. So now I just walked through that whole area and probably bypassed about 5 to 6 mobs, so I don't have to fight them. Again, streamlining my approach to getting quests completed without having to sit there and grind all day. Now you can do this, obviously you have all different methods with different types of classes. You got your rogue can stealth through stuff. You've got sprint and everything else on druids, and yeah, so all that kind of stuff. So take advantage of that kind of thing. Again, don't feel like you have to do anything. Be creative and find the quickest way to get quests turned in however it needs to be done, because that, again, in my opinion, is probably the key to every bit of quick leveling. Don't sit there and worry about killing every mob along the way. Quest, 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 quest. So, anyway, that's it for me. Thanks. Hey, folks, it's Joe again. Quick little tip, if you know, as I keep preaching, to make quests as fast as possible, don't worry about killing every little thing. A little trick that I found, there's a quest called Prepping the Soil, where you have to defend flame wards. These little flame wards are basically little statues along the floor here in Hyjal. And the one I'm going to right now, you can see where the quest graver was back there. I'm flying straight over to this one right here. The reason I chose this one is because, unlike the others in the area, when you activate this on most of them, you get a bunch of ads, you have to fight them off, and you defended the flame ward. This one has never changed from the time that I first started playing, and it works on every server that I've tried it on, so it wasn't just one server where it was kind of bugged. Now, I will have to kill this one guy. But, once he's down, And there is a bugged lava surger just on the other side of him. He evades. That has nothing to do with this, though. I don't normally see him there. But anyway, again, prepping the soil, we activate the Flame Ward. And we sit here and wait, and we have to defend it, quote-unquote. And like I said, normally, any of the other ones that you do, there'll be these ads that'll come out that will attack the Flame Ward. Now, you see that Corehound just popped up. That was just completely random, has nothing to do with this. So, but normally, right now, we'd be fighting off probably 3, 4, 5, 6 ads or so, approximately, within the time that we defend this Flame Ward. And we will back off just to make sure this Corehound doesn't get aggroed. But anyway, so again, we activated the Flame Ward, and now we are quote-unquote defending it. And let's see, just in case, I will get rid of my pet. And again, we are defending the Flame Ward again. Oh, whole lot goes into that defense, huh? Anyway, there it is. The quest is over. That's all it took. No defending at all. You just have to wait the allotted time. Now, it doesn't go any faster if you do defend it with the ads. It's the same amount of time. It's just less work. And, yeah. So there's another little quirk that I found in leveling. Again, that one, I showed you the coordinates, or at least you can see the quest giver is right straight here, and then that one is there. It's really quick and quite easy to get to. So, anyway, there's that little tip as well. Thanks.